Hi everyone, Vanessa here, and I'm sharing how to create this fun rainbow heart card using various products from Richard Garay. So for today's card, I'm using these three sets from the Celebra'tions collection. It's Sweet Treats, and I will use this heart stamp from this set. Then I will be using the many words set, this celebrate word especially, and I use those pierced rectangle dies to die cut my panel for the card. I've already prepared a card base that I have trimmed from captivating coral cardstock. It's a beautiful textured cardstock from the collection, and I trimmed it to 4 1/4 to 5 1/2, the folded card. And this is the die cut rectangle from Fun Stamper's Journey whipped cream cardstock. Now here's the cute heart stamp from the Sweet Treat set, and I want to create a rainbow from it. So I'm starting with the first ink. It's the yellow one, Delightful Daisy from the Celebra'tions collection, and I'm stamping it on the left side. Then the next color I will be using is Audacious Orange. Then I will be using the Captivating Coral. This is this one, the same as I chose to use for my card base. And this one is called Cool Caribbean. Beautiful blue, and it's Luscious Lime. And the last heart will be stamped using Lovely Lavender. Now I wanted to make the hearts look like they were balloons. So I use a very thin black marker. This one is from Faber-Castell, and I will draw my strings for the balloons freehand. So do this in a quick motion to not have quirky, is it called quirky? Uneven strings. I don't know how to say what I want to say right now. So here I drew all those strings, and now I want to use this celebrate word from the many words set for my sentiment. And to have a bit of contrast, I'm planning to use this leftover strip of black cardstock. It's a Fun Stamper's Journey licorice cardstock, and I want to heat emboss the celebrate using white embossing powder. And here I'm preparing my surface using an anti-static bag to make sure that the embossing powder will not stick to places I don't want it to stick. And I'm just inking my stamp up using this watermark ink pad, and I'm stamping it onto my strip of black cardstock. And afterwards I will apply the white embossing powder using my spoon. I always keep my embossing powders in those cheap boxes with the spoon because it's so handy and doesn't create such a mess. And after all the embossing powder is sprinkled onto my stamped word, I will heat set this with my heat gun. Now this strip of cardstock was too long, so I trimmed it off using a square punch to create a notched end. Now I'm adhering my cardstock panel to my card base, and I'm using the Fun Stamper's Journey Easy Glide Permanent Adhesive Runner. It's a great adhesive. There are refills available for it, and I just love adhesives you can refill easily. After I have adhered this panel to my card base, I will use some foam squares to adhere my my stamped word. These are the Fun Stampers Journey foam squares in the size medium, and it just adds a bit more of dimension. Now, after I have adhered this sentiment to my card, I wanted to wrap around some of the captivating coral linen thread. So I'm just wrapping around my thread thrice. As you can see, I use this old wood clothespin to store my twine. I just like to store it this way, so if you need an idea how to store the threads, you can use this one. I think it always looks pretty. And here I'm tying my bow and adjusting my thread a bit. So, and to finish my card off, I decided to adhere some of the Hipporay sequins from the Celebra'tions collection, and the perfect medium to adhere sequins is the Journey Glaze from Fun Stampers Journey. It's really, I just love it. You can use it to add accents to your cards on projects or to add some shine to stamped images, so it's really perfect. Now the card is finished. I hope you liked today's tutorial. You will find all the supplies linked underneath and in my blog post. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!